Good morning, everyone. I guess it's morning for me, but when this airs, it'll probably be morning too. So good morning. Hope you guys had a wonderful Christmas and Happy New Year. So this video, I am going to be talking about a new indie brand. Well, new to me, I should say. They have been around for a little bit anyway. Get it together, Stacy. So the brand is Terra Moons Cosmetics. I actually stumbled across this brand from another YouTuber, a friend. She does actually jewelry. She does brand of your jewelry here on YouTube. I'll link her channel below so you guys can go check her out. She has some amazing fantasy related jewelry. So like I said, go check her out, but she is the reason behind why I discovered Terra Moons. Terra Moons is an indie brand, and they actually have Duo Chrome Eyeshadows that I invested in. Duo Chromes, they're absolutely stunning, gorgeous. They do come in, let me open this here. They do come in single pans, so I have my eyeshadows over here, and these are actually highlights. However, I like to use them as eyeshadows. So today we're going to be doing an everyday makeup look with some of these Duo Chromes and these highlights, and I want to show you guys how you can use these colors to your advantage. Now, the colors that I did receive were on Black Friday, so they actually had a buy one, get one free promo going on, so definitely check out Terra Moons' website. Wanted to show you guys just these amazing, beautiful shadows. Now, they do come in a couple of different sizes, just so you guys know before we dive into the actual like tutorial video, whatever. They come in a 26 mil and then a 36 mil. These ones are actually highlighters, so if you order the highlight, it automatically just comes in the 36 millimeter. These ones were $10, and some of these were like $6 and $8. It depends on what you choose. And then I do have some foils and some Duo Chromes, and some of these highlight shades are actually more pigmented for eyeshadow, so that's what I have been using them for. And then this pan, it's actually a foldable pan. It holds a whole bunch of shadows in here. I've actually started depotting some things, like you can see, and I got this on Amazon.com. It was like $20. I have 2 of them, and I've actually started depotting my Deck of Scarlet, not the full palettes, but like the eye face palettes. So stay tuned for a video on that as well. And without further ado, let's get into these eyeshadows because I'm super excited to show you guys the pigmentation. They're absolutely stunning, absolutely beautiful. I swatched these and they were just absolutely stunning. So let's get started with this. Oh, and my husband got me this adorable like hand mirror. It's Little Mermaid themed. I'm in love with it, but like look at the absolute like detail and quality. I love how you guys can see my window. But the detail and the quality of this is just absolutely stunning. He got this on Amazon.com if you guys are interested in purchasing it. It's not sponsored, not affiliated in any way, but it's beautiful. So he got this for me so I can film for you guys with this. And you don't see like this ugly Conair mirror that I've been using. It's kind of reminds me of Tati. She has this one that says like fairest of them all or something, but it's like Snow White themed, so that's literally what it reminds me of. So I have primed my eyes. Actually, what's really interesting is that I have been using a concealer to prime my eyes lately because it was actually featured in a Full Face of Essence makeup video, and it was their camouflage matte concealer, and it actually works a million times better as an eyeshadow primer because of its tacky base. It is more full coverage on the eye, so it actually gets rid of like some of the veins in my eye, and it's actually tacky still right now, so it creates a really great base. It's only $1.99 on their website. I think you can get it on Ulta. It's like $1.99, and it is a great eyeshadow base. So do definitely recommend that. So I actually don't have any transition shades, so I'm going to open up this bottom patch here. These are my Butonomy shades in here, so we're going to go in with this color. This is going to be my crease shade. This is a Butonomy color. Basically, you could use any crease shade. I love having a crease base. And Terra Moons Cosmetics, they do actually sell not only Duo Chromes, but they have mattes, shimmers, and a sequin shadow, so you could definitely purchase those from Terra Moons as well. Desert Sand, that's the color. Now that I remember, it's from my Deck the Halls palette that I created with Butonomy. but right now we're just using it as a base. And you could use literally any brown shadow as a crease color. This isn't going just in the crease though, it's kind of like crease half of the lid. Now a crease shade, we're using Sevolina, which is also from the Deck the Halls palette. This is to give some dimension, some depth. You can definitely see how pigmented these shadows are from Butonomy. Oh yeah. Okay, now that we're done with that, we're closing up that little flappy that has all my extra eyeshadows, and we're just going to be using the rest of the Terra Moon, because they're gorgeous. Gorgeous, darling, gorgeous. So I have some gorgeous highlight colors, and then I also have some foils. So I actually want to use my Duo Chrome today. This one is called Dark Matter, and this is a bluish greenish Duo Chrome. It also has some silver in it, and this is a very stunning, very blinding color. I actually need to grab a penny wipe. Super pigmented, super stunning. I can't get enough of the Duo Chromes because they just look so flattering on the eye, but this has like a silver, it has a blue, it has kind of a purple undertone in it, so it has a couple of different colors depending on the light. And then I have a Real Techniques shading brush. We're going to dip into Dark Matter, and this is going to go all over my lid because, hello, look how pigmented this is. Right now it's showing up on my eye, like in the mirror, purple. How's it showing up on camera? I want this to like really pop, so I'm building it up. Ooh, dang, that delivers so much. I feel like with Duo Chromes or multi-chromes, less is more. Like, you don't need a super dynamic eye to be able to pull off these, especially when you're wearing them every day. I mean, these easily transition from like everyday to a nighttime look. Like, yes, I would go to work like this. Definitely. I would show up to a shoot like this. I want people to see my expertise not only in my photography, but also in my makeup skills. Oh yeah. Look at that. I look kind of ghostly right now because my face is so pale. But I do have another Duo Chrome. It's technically a highlight, but it is really pretty. It's called Mermaid Moon. And it has a lot of like silvery, purpley undertones. I'm going to swatch it for you guys. Creamy, pigmented, gorgeous. Look how pretty those pair next to each other. So this is going to go right in the middle of my eye. And bam! All of a sudden, it's right there. I feel like this totally just intensifies the entire eyeshadow look. Now before I leave the eyes to put on the rest of my face and come back on camera to finish this look, I am going to add an upper brow highlight. This particular eyeshadow is called Snow Globe, and it is sparkly and pretty and beautiful. It has a little bit of a green and pink undertone, so these three paired together just look so beautiful. So Snow Globe is what I'm going to put on the brow of my eye. Creamy, pigmented. Ooh, look at that. I'm going to finish the rest of this eye look after I get the rest of my foundation on. Foundation is going to clean up a lot of this here, and then it'll look like a more completed look so you guys can see the full impact of this eyeshadow. So I'm going to pop off. Alright guys, we're back. I have pretty much my entire face done. I just left out the highlight because I want to show you guys the Terra Moon highlights. Good job. Now I do have 5 highlight shades that I actually bought. Like I said, some of them I actually use as more of a eyeshadow than a highlight. But they are all beautiful pigmented eyeshadows. So, eyeshadows, not highlights. They're all beautifully pigmented, creamy eye highlights. Highlights, Staci. They are highlights, not eyeshadows. Technically, they are highlights. So I have 5 of them from the Terra Moons line. I got 5 and 5. And I am actually going to be using, this one is called Make Waves. Show you guys here. Super pretty. But we're going to be using this on my face as my face highlight. It does have a little bit of a purpley undertone in it. So it looks white and pan, but it's like pinkish purplish, so it's definitely going to complement the makeup that I have today. So it is called Make Waves. I also have the one that's called Pink Champagne. This one's also super pretty. So that one's just a little bit too dark for my skin tone, but I do like using that one as an eyeshadow. But we're going to use Make Waves today, which is kind of like Duo Chrome-y in a way. It does come off like purpley pink, so yeah, I guess you could call it like Duo Chrome-y. So let's grab my brush. Just taking an AOA Studio F19. This is actually really close to a MAC highlighting brush, and we are going to put this highlight and glow me up. Purpley undertone, but it's like buildable. Like I'm going in with like a very, very light hand. Glowy, pretty, pigmented, highlighted colors, 'cause they're so gorgeous. So super subtle highlights from the Make Waves one. Now, if I really wanted to intensify it, I would, but right now, because it's more like this is every day, we are not going to intensify it. But I do, however, need to put in an inner corner highlight. So we're just putting Make Waves in the inner corner, and look at the pop that it gives. Because these colors complement each other so much, the ones that I chose for today, they're like purpley with some blue undertones with some like, I guess pink undertones is another word, like another undertone that is found in these. They are absolutely stunning together. Look at the inner corner highlight. Just take it all in. All of the Duo Chrome. All of its glory. And now I'm going to put my mascara on. We will show you guys the completed look. And I'm going to check in with you at the end of the day to show you the longevity of this makeup. I love my little pointer. Expelliarmus! It kind of actually does look like a wand. Like a Harry Potter wand if it were like a different color. Swish and flick. Wingardium Leviosa. So let me actually turn down the... Let the camera adjust really quick to the natural light in the room. Kind of get that like natural light feel. Sorry, I do have some light coming from some of the other lights, but just to kind of get that natural light feel. Just so you guys can see like what it looks like in more of a natural setting. It's very duochrome. It's very pigmented, creamy, beautiful. Can't wait to check in with you guys later and show you how this wears. I will check in with you guys in a little while. It is about 10 o'clock in the morning right now when I am filming this, so I will check in with you guys probably a little bit later after the kids are in bed and Mama has had some coffee, probably about 10 to 12 hours from now, to show you guys like how this is held up, show you just the eyeshadow from Terra Moons, and I will check in with you guys later. My hair is a mess, so we're probably going to do that. Yeah. Hey everyone, good evening. So this has undergone 12 hours of wear, and we are talking like mom wear, to the point where like I got spit up on, I was doing dishes, running up and down the stairs, like doing laundry, all of that kind of stuff. And this makeup got like a full awesome, really good wear test. I think that moms can like test makeup to the best because they're like getting spit up on, doing laundry, sweating their, you know, balls off, that type of thing. So let's take a look. Okay, so looking at my face right now from what it looked like at 10 o'clock this morning, it is like 9 o'clock at night, so it's undergone a pretty extensive wear test. The pigmentation of the eyeshadow is still there, which is fantastic. I do not see any fallout like dramatically underneath my eyes. Now, the sparkle shade from like the snow, which is up here, I do find a couple of that, like it's like on my cheek just a little bit, but it's not enough to be concerned about. It actually adds to the look. Like I'm not finding a glitter bomb like all over my face, so that is a good thing. The highlight is still there. Again, I did it like super subtle because I just didn't want like purple all over my face, but I wanted something super subtle, so it is still there, which is fantastic because I love me some highlight. I love looking glowy. I love it to just like last all day long. What I can definitely say is that this makeup held up to the test. I don't think any of my makeup needs a touch-up besides my lips. This cosmetic line, this indie line, they have an amazing quality and they're so, honestly to me, it's like inexpensive when they have a sale. Now, do I really want to spend, you know, $13 on a single shade? Not really, but with the sale, it was really good. Now, the Duo Chromes are going to run a little bit higher because it's a Duo Chrome. That is why it's priced a little bit higher, which is fine by me, as long as it's quality, and these are definitely quality. If you guys liked this video, thumbs up it, subscribe, hit the bell. I want you guys to see when I post on my channel again. If you like this video, leave a comment below if you want to see actual like really great tutorials on how to use Duo Chromes in an everyday look just like this one. And I will check in with you guys in a little bit. More tutorials coming, and yeah, Duo Chromes, Terra Moons, go check them out.